it goes without saying that a lot of us are fatigued. Yeah, fatigued. It's been a long year. It's been a very long year. We've been doing kind regards, some of us, for quite some time. Quite some time. And hoping messages find people well while still feeling exhausted. But there are a lot of us who, especially around the festive season time, be it you've gone through a trauma of your own, you've lost a loved one around this time, you don't have family. And I think the essence of this video is less around bashing Christmas. I respect the Christian religion because I grew up in it. I really do. This is not about Jesus' birth at all. It's more so about what Christmas means to me and whether or not I resonate with the idea of the kinds of celebration that we have and going as far as how people are, and me questioning whether or not there's something wrong with me and hoping that somebody out there can say to me, no, you're not alone. Maybe I am, or maybe you guys can tell me maybe I am alone, because for the longest time for me, well, the festive season essentially was just, yeah, another long and really dragging holiday because, one, I would typically go back to the rural areas, and I know that other kids are going to Cape Town and the beach and all these nice things. And I don't know, it just really wasn't a time that I can say I genuinely enjoyed growing up. Don't get me wrong, I mean, I love spending time with my siblings and my family, but I spend time with them all the time growing up. And so for me, I've never had a sentimental value around Christmas, to be honest. It's just really one of those days that, especially growing up, that, okay, we cook, we get together as a family, we make food, and we go out and ask for Christmas gifts and we dress up. And that's that. Like, maybe I'm not sentimental like that, but that's just how it was for me, guys. It really was. And even growing up, outside of just being a child, going into outside of school, even going into tertiary, and now that I'm an adult, there's nothing about it that's ever said to me, buy a Christmas tree, decorate it. And to be honest, even going into my adulthood, unlike, things that I'm thinking of, things that I can compare it to. Growing up, we never were able to afford me having a birthday party or a graduation party, for example. But when I started earning an income, I started really wanting to celebrate things like my birthdays. And when I compare that to me really wanting to go all out on social media about it and taking photo shoots, I'm just like, maybe I'm still traumatized, guys. Maybe it's trauma and I need more sessions with my psychologist, but it doesn't land with me. And it's not a time for me to go all out and really just cook up a storm. No, I mean, I had the beautiful pleasure of being with one of my really close friends last year and celebrating Christmas with her. And probably that was the first Christmas that I thought, this was nice. It really was. We played games. It was nice. And again, maybe it boils down to value systems. Like, even this year, I'm going to go home for Christmas for a bit and then I'm going to come back. I mean, it's great to see my family because I live far away from my folks, but we're just gonna be eating those choice assorted biscuits. The conversation is gonna be great. We're gonna be hosting a couple of people because there's so many holidays, guys. There's even Easter that's coming up really soon. Maybe I just don't understand the sentiment. Maybe I just don't get the sentiment, but here's the crux of this video, okay? Festive season, or even the essence of festive season for me. This season for me, especially in the South African context, because it's so warm and the weather's amazing, it's about just looking back and reflecting on the year that has gone by and just being grateful. We're all, I think, entitled during this festive season to take time to rest, first of all. Really do rest and take a break from it all. And we're doing it together, collaboratively, globally, to rest and just take it all in and reflect on the year that was. Spend time with your loved ones, the ones that you're blessed to still have around. We can only be certain of two things in life: we will be born and we will die. So practice more gratitude around the people that are around you, love them more, and love especially the ones that are for you. But most importantly, gratitude for self. Look at yourself, embrace, the strengths, your wins this year, but also look at yourself from a place of self-assessment and looking at the man in the mirror and really saying, where did I go wrong this year? And how can I be a better version of myself? And I think for me, that's exactly what I plan on doing. This is a season essentially for us to just be grateful and reflect on the year that has been and be thankful for the blessings that God has given us. Grieve where we need to grieve the losses, but temporarily. Just a weeny, teeny bitty, this season, especially because we are preparing for a new year. And that's exactly, I think that's the shift that I want to go into my 2025 with. 2025 is one of those Jubilee, is it Jubilee? I know the people will correct me. It's one of those really big years, like it's like it's like the year 2000. No, it's not like a millennial year, but it's one of those historic years. And the fact that I'm still alive to see it, gratitude, you see, and we're preparing for a new chapter. So I genuinely just think for me, the festive season is around. If you are lonely and you find yourself in a space where you're not sure what to be grateful for in this festive season, I think look back, reflect on the year that was, and just look at the smallest things and look at how you started off. Be it you bought a mug, be it you started going to the gym, be it you mended a broken relationship. That's a blessing, that's an accomplishment. And moving into 2025, I really want to just cement that for myself, that to practice more gratitude for the smallest of things. And I think going into the new year, that's exactly the message that I'm going to be cementing for myself, even in my platform. And you'll hear a lot more about that in the videos to come. But essentially, what Christmas means for me, Christmas, or the essence of the festive season rather, is a season to, one, relax, because a lot of us are fatigued, guys. We are fatigued. It's been a long year, okay? I plan on spending a lot of quality time being by myself. I've always enjoyed my own company, and I take pleasure in going on solo dates and being in my own thoughts and just really being in my own space, really. And people don't quite get that about me, but yeah, I would say I'm more of an ambivert than an extrovert, because I like my own cocoon. I love meeting people. I'm great with people, don't get me wrong. But most of the time, I'd rather be at home. If I'm not at home, I'd rather spend time on my own doing things that I love. And I think in the past year, I'm going to practice a lot of gratitude in cementing that for myself. So the festive season for me essentially means that. And that's what I want to take away with me as I go into it. I haven't quite started my holidays yet, but I will. If you have, enjoy it, bask in it. And yeah, guys, that's essentially the message. I don't have much to say. That's essentially what I wanted to say because we are preparing to go into Christmas. If you do have loved ones, spend it with them, and I hope you enjoy it. You enjoy the rest of your festive season. May you have a blessed Christmas and a happy. No, I'm gonna release another video before this. A blessed Christmas, spending time with your loved ones. I hope you've enjoyed this video and that it's resonated with you in some way. Please do leave your comments down below on your thoughts about the Christmas season, or the festive season rather. What do you think it represents for you? Let's talk about it, guys. I really do want to thank you from the bottom of my heart once again for all the love that you show my channel. Thank you for the engagement. Thank you for the growth. I see the love. I feel the love. We are growing steadily but surely, and I cannot wait for us to grow even more in the new year. I again wish you a blessed year ahead and a great festive season and a Merry Christmas. Goodbye.